She's Australia's top female basketballer.
In the world of basketball, only few names spark as much excitement and controversy as Liz Cambage, with an astonishing 53 points in a single game.
Need you to come out and support the Wings.
There it is!
53 points! A new Wings record and a new WNBA record for Liz Cambage.
A WNBA record that still stands today. Cambage was more than just a player. She was a true sensation. In 2018, she didn't just play the game, she dominated it. Growing to heights of 6 feet 8 inches, she was a giant on and off the court. Her presence leaves opponents trembling and fans chanting her name all game long. But with 2022 came the downfall of her empire. A controversy that shook the world of basketball.
No family, no friends, no fans, no support system outside of my team. It's honestly terrifying for me. The past month I've been having panic attacks, not sleeping and not eating.
At the time, she acknowledged an altercation took place during the game against Nigeria.
This isn't just your smooth textbook story of the downfall of some regular athlete. It's a deep dive into how one of the most sublime female basketball players to ever walk the court in WNBA history single-handedly built and destroyed her own career, leaving behind a legacy ruined by controversy. The question remains, how did she fall so far? Was it destiny, or was it a path of her own making? A promising beginning.
55% from the three-point line. Fifth-year player, went to Chicago a season ago, was part of the championship team.
Minutes off the bench for a contender. In the corner, Cambage uses the fake on Brianna Jones. Cambage finally gets one to go.
In 1991, Cambage was born in London to a Nigerian father and an Australian mother, but her rise to stardom was not all a bed of roses. Just 3 months after her birth, her parents separated, and at a very young age, she moved with her mother to Australia, and that was where her journey to destiny started. Just as the saying goes, but being different can be a daunting experience, especially during childhood. For Cambage, her unusual height made her a target for relentless bullying. By age 10, she already stood 6 feet tall, surpassing not only her peers, but also her teachers. With classmates mercilessly mocking her height and shutting her out of social activities, the constant ridicule and rejection drained her young spirit. However, this painful isolation would ultimately ignite a fierce competitive drive within her, fueling her determination to succeed. I think I grew up not really realizing the amount of racism I went through in school, Cambage would later reveal. I was different. I was a bit chubby. I was a bit out there. And I really struggled to make friends and felt a bit bullied. The basketball breakthrough. But everything changed when basketball entered her life. At just 15, Liz Cambage caught the attention of the prestigious Australian Institute of Sport, a breeding ground for basketball talent. The invitation was a golden opportunity, and the hype surrounding her was palpable. Many touted her as the next big thing, and for the first time, her height became an asset rather than a liability. A superpower that set her apart from her peers. Cambage went on to show signs of greatness during her time at the Australian Institute of Sport. Coaches were amazed by her rare blend of size and agility as she effortlessly navigated the court with the fluidity of a guard, despite her having the body of a center. Her debut season with the AIS team in the Women's National Basketball League was nothing short of remarkable. As a teenager competing against seasoned professionals, Cambage averaged an impressive 16.3 points and 8.2 rebounds per game. As the 2011 WNBA draft drew closer, stories about Liz Cambage escalated. The The 6 feet 8 inches Australian sensation had already made waves in international competitions, and now the world was waiting to see where she'd land. The Tulsa Shock didn't hesitate, snatching Cambage with the 2nd overall pick. Her rookie season was nothing short of phenomenal. She stormed onto the scene, dropping 18 points and grabbing 10 rebounds in her debut game. The statement was clear: a new force had arrived in the WNBA. All rookie team honors were just the beginning of a glittering career that would leave fans and opponents alike in awe. The pinnacle of success.
Need you to come out and support the Wings.
There it is.
53 points! A new Wings record and a new WNBA record for Liz Cambage. And having some points given to Seattle by technical fouls, flagrant fouls. Liz Cambage.
July 17, 2018, a day that would forever go down in WNBA history. The New York Liberty came to Dallas expecting a regular game, but Liz Cambage unleashed a breathtaking display of basketball brilliance, leaving the New York Liberty and commentators in awe. With spin moves, mid-range jumpers, and three-pointers, she dropped 28 points by halftime, cementing her dominance on the court. New York Liberty threw everything at Cambage. Double teams, triple teams, physical defense. She was unstoppable. When the final buzzer sounded, she had already racked up 53 points on 17-22 shooting, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 2 assists in just 40 minutes. Liberty center Tina Charles admitted after the game, "We threw everything at her. She just played at a different level today." Liz Cambage's record-breaking performance was more than just a stat line. It was a showcase of her unprecedented versatility. At 6 feet 8 inches, she defied conventional expectations, leaving defenders helpless and teams struggling to contain her. The 2018 season was her crowning jewel, as she led the league in scoring, averaging 23 points per game, and earned a player efficiency rating of 30.7, one of the highest in WNBA history. She went on to win 4 WNBA All-Star selections and all WNBA First Team honors. But Cambage's dominance wasn't limited to the WNBA. In China, she became a global superstar, commanding a whopping $400,000 per season and averaging 36.2 points and 14.6 rebounds per game. Teams built their entire defensive strategies around stopping her, but she remained unstoppable, a force of nature and a global brand. The burdens of success.
Cold shooting to start this one. Cambage, the turnaround jumper on cue.
Know what she's capable of. I mean, she holds the league scoring record with 53, as we see.
I feel sorry for my opposition having to go up against me. It must be like rage blackouts when I play. I'm a totally different person.
Behind the dazzling smile and record-breaking performances, Liz Cambage was secretly fighting a war within. In 2016, at the peak of her career, she was placed on suicide watch as depression and anxiety threatened to consume her. The pressures of global stardom, the relentless scrutiny, and the weight of expectations had become suffocating. In a heart-wrenching essay for the Players' Tribune, Cambage shared the agonizing conversation she had with her mother, confessing that she no longer wanted to live. It was a cry for help to break free from the chains of her inner turmoil. As the world marveled at her achievements, Cambage was quietly struggling to stay on top. With her mental health hanging in the balance, her mental struggles cast a long shadow over her basketball career. Sleepless nights and mornings filled with anxiety made it difficult to show up to practice, let alone dominate on the court. Yet, the expectations remained high. More points, more rebounds, more wins. The pressure was suffocating, and Cambage felt like she was drowning under the weight of her own greatness. "People see the glory, but they don't understand the story," she said, exposing the harsh reality of life as a star. They don't see the nights crying in hotel rooms, the anxiety attacks before big games, the constant pressure to perform. The turning point. Her courage in sharing her mental health struggles inspired countless others, but it also made her a target for criticism when her game faltered. And when the 2021 Tokyo Olympic came, it was supposed to be another crowning achievement in her illustrious career. Instead, it marked the beginning of her downfall when she snapped during the pre-Olympic scrimmage against Nigeria, and the normal game instantly fell into dark controversy. Things got serious in that talking scrimmage. Several players and staff of the Nigerian team reported that Cambage didn't just get into an altercation, but crossed lines that should never be crossed. Allegations came out that she was hurling racial slurs at the Nigerian players, where she allegedly called them monkeys and told them to go back to their third world country. Talk about irony. Those words coming from someone of Nigerian lineage would hurt like hell. Player Victoria Macaulay received an elbow to her neck. The incident allegedly left her with visible injury. When confronted, Cambage reportedly refused to back down, leading to the cancellation of the game while the basketball world gasped as these shocking details spilled out. Further controversy arose with Liz Cambage's denial on Instagram. Though she admitted to the physical altercation, she said it was self-defense and denied the racial slurs. However, video evidence and multiple eyewitness accounts refuted her claims. Promise Amukamara, a Nigerian player, confirmed the allegations. "We were all there. We heard it. There's no denying what happened." The incident finally saw Cambage withdraw from the Olympics for mental health reasons, an action many people viewed as a selfish excuse. Significantly, even the Australian Basketball Federation, which had stood by her through controversies, had nothing to say. The final chapter. The 2022 season with the LA Sparks was supposed to be a new beginning for Liz Cambage. Instead, it quickly turned into a case study on how to alienate an entire team. The first sign of trouble came during a jersey number controversy. Cambage wanted the number 8 jersey, which was retired in honor of Sparks legend Delisha Milton-Jones. When that request was denied, she pushed for the number 1 jersey, currently worn by teammate Amanda Zahui B. And the front office decided to take Zahui B's number and give it to Cambage without proper consultation. Zahui B learned about the change through social media. Feeling disrespected and blindsided. What happened next? A locker room divide before Cambage had even played her first game. Former teammates revealed that the jersey number controversy was just the beginning. During film sessions, Cambage criticized teammates for not passing her the ball enough despite often being out of position. When teammates did force-feed her the ball, results were disastrous. In one game against the Las Vegas Aces, Cambage shot 2 for 11, but blamed her teammates' poor entry passes. As the 2022 season progressed, team chemistry continued to deteriorate. By June, tensions were unbearable. Sources revealed heated arguments during practice, including an incident where an assistant coach walked out after Cambage refused to run basic offensive sets, insisting the team adapt to her style instead. In July 2022, Cambage made the shocking decision to walk away from the team mid-season. Her Instagram post framed it as a personal choice, stating she was stepping away from the league for the time being. However, insiders knew the truth. This wasn't a choice, but the only option left after the situation became unbearable. Today, Liz Cambage finds herself with Maccabi Ashdod in Israel's Division I league, a far cry from her WNBA glory days. Her story has become a cautionary tale of unfulfilled potential and broken relationships. Cambage's life has been far from normal. Her basketball legacy is bittersweet. Her contribution to the game and her ability are beyond question. but her off-court antics have left everyone wondering what might have been. Ultimately, it seems that the most formidable obstacle in Cambage's path wasn't anyone but her own self. A reminder that sometimes the most significant challenges we face come from within. Outro, thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the next video.